Yay, peeps! How you all doing out there on the worldwide wobble? Sister Elle here with you for the full moon in Pisces reading. Hooray! Yes, we have a full moon in Pisces. And what is Pisces? Pisces is a mutable water sign, the last of the water signs. We have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, which brings in the end, brings in the mutability. And so Pisces is the sign of the two fish, and it's the ruler of the 12th house, ruled by Neptune. Now, Neptune's where we dream, where we have illusions and disillusionments, where we think our dreams can be reality when actually they're just dreams. And so with the opposite being Virgo, Virgo likes to ground things. It's an earth sign. So the sun currently is in Virgo and aiding us to ground whichever area of the chart that it rules. So how's it been? Good? Yeah, it's very turbulent times right now. I think Uranus in Taurus is really showing itself, and it's gone retrograde right now. It'll be coming forward around about December, and our prayers and thoughts go out to all of the devastation that's going on currently around the world, the Amazonian fires, the flooding and the typhoon that was happening in the Caribbean, in the islands there. And we send out our wishes to these people there, because we are all one, we are all joined. And with Neptune showing that we're all joined right now, it's going to be radiating its light on us with this Pisces full moon. And we should be more giving and more caring. Wherever we can help out in very drastic situations, we should do so. And we're all included in that. Okay, so let's read a little bit about Neptune, who rules Pisces. So this will be the ruler of this full moon that we're having on the Friday the 13th. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, Friday the 13th in London, England, and Saturday the 14th in the States there. Okay. So Neptune is the 8th planet from the sun in the solar system and is 17 times the mass of Earth. While Neptune boasts the strongest winds of any other planet in the solar system, it also has an intense bright blue appearance that is attributed to trace amounts of methane in its atmosphere. The planet is named after the god of the sea, Poseidon, and its astrological symbol is a symbolized version of Poseidon's mighty three-pronged trident. That was like the stick that he carried that had three prongs. Right? So, but both god of the sea and ruler of Pisces, Neptune finds exaltation in Cancer. That means it's really highly exalted, really looked after, really gets on well with Cancer. And the moon is ruled by Cancer, but this full moon will be in Pisces. So there'll be a great association there. Okay. So, both god of the sea and ruler of Pisces, Neptune finds exaltation in Cancer. Neptune is associated with universal love. It is said to be the higher octave of Venus, who rules individual love. Neptune represents the universal ocean of oneness with all beings. Therefore, Neptune is highly compassionate, idealistic, and imaginative. It is considered a planet of inspiration, dreams, and psychic receptivity. Neptune rules spirituality and all things subtle. The more negative manifestations of Neptune include deception, trickery, deceit, guilt, and an addiction associated with drugs or alcohol, or even media and fantasy. Its position in a person's chart would indicate where there may be confusion or illusion, or also great creativity in the poetic and musical fields. Great creativity in the poetic and musical fields. Just get a swig of my drink here. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so that's what Neptune does. So it's a very big, gassy type planet, blue, and one of the distant planets from our stratosphere. And we'll now have a quick look at Pisces, shall we? Let's see where you are. Here somewhere. Okay. Well, let's see what Pisces is, what I've written down here, but I will have a look. So Pisces is the last of the 12 signs on the wheel of the zodiac. It rules relaxation, sleep, loss, Also great caring, and it cares for everyone, not just for individuals, as we've just read about. And also Pisces could be seen as the two fish, changes its mind very quickly and also gets into all areas. Water is one planet that gets into all areas. And so Pisces can get anywhere. So look where Pisces is in your chart and see where you can fit into most things and how you can shape yourself around ideas and even work prospects, or even how you move around your house. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Come on, what are you doing? Okay, here we go. So what we'll do actually is we'll read some of the aspects for today. So today is the 11th of September 2019, and the full moon will be happening on the 13th, as I was saying. So right now we have the sun in Virgo. We have the sun in Virgo. We also have Mercury in Virgo, and we have Venus in Virgo. They're coming close to the end now. They're in the mid-20s, late 20s. Right now Venus is at 26 degrees. When the full moon happens, she'll be at 29 degrees, a critical degree. Very serious Virgo, ready to jump into the compassionate sign of Libra, where she is one of the rulers there for Libra. She rules Libra and Taurus, does Venus. So right now she's so everybody's in Virgo right now, and currently the sun is at 18 degrees of Virgo, and the full moon will be happening at 21 degrees. So let's see what's happening like today, right now. So right now we have the sun and Mars together, and so this aspect, so the sun is the planet of vitality and Mars is the planet of action, energy and drive. With the sun conjunct Mars, there's a light shining on everyone's power potential. The impetus to push forward in any project is heightened, and there is a sense of fearlessness in the air. With radiant courage, anything is possible. So you may be feeling a bit like this today. I certainly was. Okay, the sun is the planet of vitality, and Jupiter is the planet of expansion and good fortune. With the sun square or opposite Jupiter, there's a light shining on abundance and opportunity. It is such an optimistic time that it is possible to overdo in the enthusiasm of the moment. For best results, temper your buoyancy with caution. So that's at 2.7 degrees today in conjunct with each other. And the sun opposite Neptune. The sun is the planet of vitality and Neptune is the planet of sympathy and faith. With the sun square or opposite Neptune, there's a light shining on the world of imagination and spirituality. Sensitivity is greatly exaggerated and might even be too much to bear at times. Psychic attunement leads to compassion, but through the difficult road of many false attempts or deception can even arise. So there could be great deception around when we've got the sun close to Neptune right about now. Well, it's in strong opposition with Neptune because they're going to be opposite each other when this full moon is there. The full moon will be sitting with Neptune. Neptune is currently around about 17, 18 degrees, and so the full moon, the moon will be passing Neptune before she becomes full and has a word with the sun in opposition with Mars and the sun and Virgo in Virgo and Venus in Virgo, and so the moon will be having Neptune with her. So there might be some daisy confusion and everybody might be much more relaxed than they usually are, because sign Pisces is the sign of relaxation and the sign of loss. And it's the opposition of Virgo, where we work hard and put lots of effort into what we do. It's not that Pisces don't put lots of effort into what they do, just that they have more laid back feel and a look of it. And with Virgo likes to get things done. And so the two of them, when they can balance each other out, it's a great combination of pushing forward and seeing details with projects and also learning to know when to stop. So it's a great time to see the fullness of where your projects have come to. We had the new moon in Pisces round about the 6th of March 2019. So what's happened within these 6 months with any of your creative projects? How have they bloomed? How have they blossomed? Have they come out as you've seen, or was you in a bit of a haze with some of the details maybe. And now we've got a time to straighten it out, because we will have a big shine showing us where we may have misled ourselves and even others. Just working on that axis of the Pisces Virgo. Okay, so the creative projects will be coming, they'll be highlighted. It's a really good time to do things like yoga and or metaphysical work. It's a really good time to do Reiki or study that kind of curiosity, stimulate that kind of curiosity, because the sun in Virgo is mutable and the moon in Pisces is mutable, and we have Jupiter there giving us gifts going forward now, and that's in the mutable sign of Sagittarius. So we have a lot of stimulation during this full moon of Pisces with a lot of mutable energy. So we'll be able to get around and probably see quite a few people get into our hands in a few projects, and things will be illuminated to show us the way forward. Are we going the right way forward? Are we getting enough rest and not overdoing? Because sometimes we can overdo, especially in the hard earth working signs. Okay, and we do have Jolly Sagittarius, like I said, to keep us going, and the mystical Pisces to expand on our dreams, and we'll be able to ground these dreams with the Virgo sun there. So the full moon in Pisces, we should be flowing along and letting go of anything that no longer serves us. We'll be able to easily see what's in our way, what's blocking us, what might have been stopped, what we couldn't see earlier. There may be some blocked emotions, because Pisces is water. Also the moon is water, so we're looking at our emotions, our watery side of ourself. And we'll be letting go of any blocks that are within us emotionally. It's a good time to talk about the details, basically, in a very loving and caring way. And we can do that in whichever house that we find this full moon is going to be with us. Okay? So we have, I was just like to say, Michael Jackson, he had moon in Pisces and sun in Virgo, so you can see the comparison there of the real hard work that he did with his dancing skills and his presentation, and then also the very sensitive side with the moon in Pisces, the very caring side, the very giving to the world, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card from the Gateway Oracle. I was looking for this Pisces and it seems to have mysteriously disappeared. But no, let's see if we can find it. Okay, right, you're going to be right about here. Okay. Here you are. Okay, let's read Pisces, shall we? Right. Pisceans are friendly and likable, and yet can be very moody and introspective as well. Pisces is a watery sign concerned with subtle emotions and secret mystical depths. Okay? Pisceans are not entirely at home in this world. They may at times prefer their inner life to this one. Pisceans are dreamy and full of imagination and are easily influenced by everything around them. Being quite sensitive to the emotions of others, they also have an artistic temperament that allows them to express their feelings in creative and innovative ways. Pisceans can be strong when necessary, but may have a hard time making a decision. They also may experience upsets periodically, stemming from their extreme sensitivity as they react to situations and events that may seem harsh. At their best, Pisceans are truly compassionate, offering service, love, and understanding to all of life. The element related to Pisces is water. The water element is the feminine or yin energy of emotion. It corresponds to the Jungian typology of feeling, receptive and sensitive to subtle currents of interconnection. It flows through everything and connects at a deeper and more unconscious level than that provided by logical thought. That's right. This is when you're connecting to your outers, to your spirituality, your God, to your essence, to the universe, whichever word we like to use, but we know that there's a connection. We know there's an interconnection between us and the universe that we live in, okay? So receptive and sensitive to subtle currents of interconnection, it flows through everything and connects at a deeper and more unconscious level than is provided by logical thought. Water people are tuned into a deeper and subtler reality than other types around them. Their emotions range from a gamut from fear and dislike to unconditional acceptance and love of the world and the creatures they find within it. They can be a security orientated and respond well to solidity, direction and form provided by others. At their best, they can provide a powerful connection to the divine within themselves and each person in their surroundings. The mode of Pisces is mutable. Mutable signs are the name, as implies, multivariant and flexible in their approach. These people are easygoing, allowing and accepting of others around them. The ruling planets for Pisces are Neptune and Jupiter. Neptune represents the universal ocean of oneness with all beings. It is thus highly compassionate, also idealistic, imaginative, and self-undoing, and can be associated with drugs or media as fantasy, as expressions. Neptune rules Pisces and finds exaltation in Cancer. Okay. Jupiter is the planet of faith, positivism, and optimism. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? A mouthful. A bit of a mouthful. So Jupiter is the planet of positivism and optimism. It rules Sagittarius and exalted in Cancer. Jupiter represents the principle of expansion versus contraction as represented by Saturn and the aspirations of the higher self. Its position in the chart indicates how your faith will be expressed and what modes of activity will stimulate your self-confidence. Yay! So there's Pisces for you. We know that it's a very mystical sign, very illogical sign. It goes by its feelings greatly and is highly receptive. Okay, so we're going to pull the card for this beautiful moon in Pisces. And let's see what the moon says for the collective right now. Oops. Okay, we'll take that one. I'll give it a bit more of a shuffle also. Wow, let's have a look at this. Trusting your intuition. Excellent. So that's for the moon, and let's pick one for the Virgo sun. I'm using the Delise Lynn Traveller, Sacred Traveller. Is that what we are? Oh, Gateway Oracle cards we are. Thank you very much, Gateway Oracle cards. Giving us a feel of how the sun is doing at this time. Ready to be in opposition with that beautiful full moon in Pisces. Okay. Cultivating prosperity. Well done, Virgos. Should we have a look? Have a look. Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided and cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. We have a quick look at this. Okay. Beautiful cards, huh? Absolutely. Okay, so I'll just have a quick look for them. So you might be feeling more compassionate at this time and getting together with whether it's family or complete strangers. As we know, Pisces includes everyone. A stranger is just a friend you don't know yet. That's what a Pisces would say. Okay, let's have a look for this, shall we? Trusting your intuition. Okay, card meaning. Listen to your heart. Okay. Listen to your heart and act on your instincts. Trust that you are being guided as the messages you are receiving are in your highest good. Follow the nudges from Spirit. Okay, let's see. The universe wants you to know your intuition is the vehicle for messages from Spirit. In the past, you may have followed your instincts and then later it seemed to be the wrong move. Don't let that keep you from trusting your intuition now. Okay? Often with the perspective of time, the things that sounded like mistakes are actually your best experiences. Know that there are spiritual guides, allies, and angels surrounding you. As you open up to your intuition, you will sense their loving presence and profound messages. So our intuition is literally our inside tutor. It's teaching us which direction to go in. Are we listening? Okay. And then we have cultivating prosperity. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Okay. Cultivating prosperity. So it says, the abundance of the universe pouring into my life. This is for the Virgo sun. A stream of abundance is ready to flow into your life, but you need to take action to receive it. Believe that you deserve it. Take steps forward by planting seeds for your future prosperity. Okay. The universe wants you to know, right now you are moving toward receiving an outpouring of money, energy, time, and love. However, you must first know that you deserve it, and you do. Take action in the direction of your dream. This is not the time for passivity or to wait for prosperity to fall into your lap. Give deeply and fully of who you are and what you have. For the more you truly give, the more you will receive. It is a universal law. As you focus on gratitude for what you already have, your abundance will grow in leaps and bounds. Okay, so twice now we've received, we need to be in the vibration of, do I deserve this? Am I really worthy to have such magnificent gifts within me? Yes is the answer, yes, yes. But we have to feel that vibration for ourselves. People can tell us anything, so this is where we need to tune into that beautiful inside tutor that's kept you going thus far, okay? And cultivate that prosperity. What did you reap for your harvest at this time of the Virgo sun and Pisces full moon, which is on its way any day now? So you all have a good time and take care. Don't overdo, but have a good one. Bit of a laid back, relax. Yeah. Okay. Take care.